Alright. Hey guys, this is December's Calm bringing a Starbow cast. It has been a while since it's not been on a stream. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash while I try to get this casted straight up to VODage on the YouTube site. So this will be cool. So Header sent me this map, and well, he said it's going to be pretty cool and I'll enjoy it. So let's see what he's got. Okay, so first of all, this is the map Star Runner. We have Froz in the orange Protoss pieces. So this is in fact a TvP Hider playing as his usual Terran self in the red. Oh, of course they pick red and orange. Alright, it's fine. Okay. I can't wait to see what he's got for me. And then I guess I'm gonna go head over and enjoy some ESL tournament games, because that'll be extremely interesting to see. Straight off, getting a gate, no surprises there. Just a bit of chit-chat about the map. Some of the map can be pretty. Zephyus did a good job. He actually did this map. Some interesting stuff. It's just the mini-map. Oh, the layout. Alright. Gonna be a first scout for Froz. Always a nice thing to have. Just probably going to be opening up into some very light goon pressure, as per the norm. Rax first. Not part of a wall off or anything. Just wants to get that barracks up right away. Down because of cybernetics. So, pretty standard stuff out of the Protoss. And so far, no gas down yet from Hider, so it's probably going to be a little more eco-focused. You know, we do have the expansion CC down. Okay, this is actually interesting. The first Zealot, early Zealot. That's always nice to have if your opponent is in fact going CC first. You see, this is kind of the benefit of Frost getting that first scout and seeing the CC, the eco opener. So it can be a little bit annoying with that Zealot. So that's always good. There's a clan with the name Starbow's great. Well, that's interesting. I'm actually going to Alright. Here comes Zealot. I love Alpha. Ooh, there's little holograms now. That's cute. Okay, just some Marines out. This is really part of the course. Oh, yeah, I mean, you'll see some people get some damage to the Zealot. This is usually about as much stuff that will happen unless the Marine player botches his micro pretty hardcore. Just gets like 1 or 2 SCVs. Maybe a Marine. But generally, most players' controls is good enough that too crazy of damage doesn't really happen. But it's a nice bit of pressure against this opener. Gonna be goon range. Here comes the... Nope, no goon yet, so he's opting just getting his expansion down ASAP. Oh, the goon's already out on the field. And, oh, he does get a Marine. Okay. Alright, pretty standard stuff so far. Ooh, we do have Marine range. Not going to be getting tanks, he's actually getting two racks, Marine range. So, what this could mean, he's either going bio, he's getting a reactor, he's going bio, and this could mean that he's either going like really heavy eco early on, and then getting his factory stuff set up, or he's actually going bio versus Protoss. Because if you get the Marine range, then you don't quite necessarily need that tank out ASAP to kind of stabilize versus heavy Dragoon aggression. Let's see. Robo, probably a Reaver harassment play instead of like flooding goons. Oh, we do have a bio opener. Ooh. It's interesting. He is okay, so he's opting instead of stem, he's getting range. So we'll see how that pays out. And it's really nice because Froz is going for a more tech-oriented build, whereas I think a heavier Dragoon play would handle early bio pressure a bit better. Oh, okay. Kills the SCV, throws down the robotics bay, but I mean, Hyder can probably extrapolate that, no problem. Okay. There's the stem. So he's not moving out without stem or anything crazy like that. Getting a lot of Marauders in this composition. A lot of Marauders. And their stem does deal 20 damage. So it's more costly to use stem on a Marauder. HP wise, of course. I mean, they have tons of HP, so it doesn't leave them like super vulnerable to Vulture shots or Dragon shots quite like stem on Marines does. Alright, Froz is seeing the bio come out. I think this is Hyder's time to kind of shove him back. Is he gonna sit back and base? Like, I feel like naturally a Bioforce, as soon as the opposing Protoss player identifies that it's bio and start to get tech for it, I feel like you kind of have this big pressure to just kind of move out and go do the damage with your bio. Because they're so good against gate units early on, as soon as you have like the upgrades for them and the numbers for them, especially when a Protoss is just so skimp on units. And we're going to have Reavers coming out. So, let's see what Hyder's up to. No turrets are out. We do have an NG on the way. Okay, here's the move out. Here's the move out. I guess he was garnering a little bit more forces. Oh, no, no, don't leave that guy. No, no, the lonely Marauder. What a sad guy. Observer out. Okay, so we do have a lot of Zealots. I actually like that, because if you see your opponent so heavy on Marauders, the Zealots are just going to make their, you know, they're going to tank them so well. Do we have a Reaver on field already? No. No. Just this one that's going to come out. It's going to get the Warp Prism. Ooh, this... Okay, the timing's pretty good. Throwing some SCVs down. Oh wow, it's actually, they're drawing Dragoon Fire, actually. Oh, it crushes the forward Zealot flank. And let's see the Warp Prism! Oh! Okay, Marauders are actually so fat, they absorb a lot of the AoE surface area. But still, the Warp Prism has absolutely no problem cleaning this bio move out. Absolutely no problem at all. At the same time, Protoss has actually lost his entire gate army, but he doesn't really have the infrastructure quite like the Terran player does to just surge out units. Well, that's not that bad. I wouldn't say that's bad. I would say that's me overstating that. Okay, now we do have a Warp Prism in play. So now the question is this just all in? Was that all in? Spending all that tech on bio and really only kind of crushing the first wave of gate tech units. A bit of Reaver harassment going down. Oh! Okay, okay, that was actually a bad SCV pull, I guess you could say, because it did get a bunch of fire dealt to those Marauders. Oh, this is getting some damage done. Nothing too crazy. Oh, and there's a shock that slows down the Warp Prism and he cleans it up. Easy peasy. Oh, man. And ghosts are very expensive in gas, but so cheap in minerals. So cheap in minerals compared to SC2. So he's going to have no problem getting like a bunch of Marines plus ghosts. And ghosts have 12 damage a shot, and they fire relatively fast at pretty good range. They've been buffed from SC2, I would say, as to their default fighting ability. Just that tad bit. Of course, they're not going to win any cost-efficient engagements without spells or anything like that. Oh man, I remember snipes against Guardians. I mean, Broodlords, my bad. Okay, so here is the Bane of Bio coming up. The Storm. I've talked to a couple people trying to make Bio work versus Protoss, and while Reaver is powerful and frightening, yes, it's the Storm that's truly scary. Okay, a little bit of poking. Oh, by the way, ghosts shred workers like it's no tomorrow. Lots of shock coming down. Do we have the splits? That's 2 storms used. None of them have energy. They're all out of energy. There's still plenty of Stalkers left. Half the Protoss force isn't in position. At the same time, we have a drop behind the mineral line, taking down a Dragoon, taking down probes. Oh my god, the dropship lifting out that forward force of Bio. Oh, they are just doing damage to the worker counts. Dragoons are actually, I mean, the Marauders are actually no slack versus Zealots. Which is actually quite surprising. Got one ghost here. Is he gonna get nukes? Okay. Protoss holds pretty well. Protoss has his 3rd up. He's just starting to saturate it. At the same time, Terran does. And he's aggressively expanding towards his opponent instead of back towards the safety area. Which, I mean, you would see this regardless if Terran was mech. Okay, we got a cloak coming down. There's that first nuke. Do we have... Oh, there's no spider mines that forced an observer. Like, you would often see more observers to keep track of the mech army. But if Bio's going to be everywhere, then, I mean, you would need a ton of observers to keep track of all that. Nuke went down. Of course, I'm sure he didn't... Did he get some probes? I can't tell. How much... Oh, how much does he 3-shot? Does he 3-shot workers? It looks like he 3-shots them. Oh, big drop in this main. Gets out of there. Protoss' mobile defense going and warding that off. Tiny poke in at the front, maybe to catch a Templar or something. There's the redrop, some very weakened forces, and at the same time, there's a big hit squad of Marauders heading up to the 3rd base of the Protoss. He's definitely hurting probes quite often. Ooh, yeah, Archons are scary, by the way. They are buffed in their damage. Oh, we need the C button to go down. There we go. Okay, that will take care of it, no problem. How many probes lost do we have? Workers killed, 27, but there's still 19 workers killed from the Protoss. It was a lot of Zealot harassment. It was that Scarab harassment from the Reaver. Lots of army movement. Interesting placement of that Marauder, but at least he's got the map vision over there. One ghost over here. Okay, that'll get cleaned up, no problem. Some Pokins. I like that scan. And again, this is like super scary. If there were to be like a Templar here, and he were to storm on top of that army, that would be scary. Oh my god. There we go. Please clean it up. Please and thank you. 5 Templar with Storm. Oh, if he can EMP that! Oh, he gets an EMP! Those Archons are super vulnerable. Those Templar mean that the Protoss force cannot take a fight against this Bio. That... Oh, that EMP. That's a lot of DTs. Zoning nuke that didn't quite work. Wow, actually, the Protoss force actually did a lot better than I thought it would, but still, this Bio force has done numbers. Oh, and another EMP going down. Archons are left with just enough shields to where you can't just like just shoot them a few times and they die. But it does leave them quite vulnerable. You don't need like really hard-hitting units to finish them off. So wow, that EMP usage. I would just be scared if the Protoss had split up High Templar, kind of like everywhere, so you could keep storming. Okay, do we have the defense or do we have a counterattack? This Bio has no problem getting anywhere quickly. Oh wow, just the repair and he's gonna fend that off, gonna scare the Protoss away because again, Protoss loses too much of his units to a planetary fortress. Then the Bio Force is just gonna clean them up. Okay, no storms here. Matrix going down on the front flank of some of the Bio Forces, so the Zealots are kind of trying to get through those Matrix shields. The Matrix runs out. Oh, these Archons hit so hard. No Science Vessel in place, so those DTs are actually super annoying. How much energy do we have? We actually have plenty of OC energy. We actually have the upgrade to make sure that it's a cooldown. No, we don't. Never mind. Not yet. Oh, he just knows. That preparation time. You Batman to that dropship. Oh man, are we gonna have an EMP on top of that High Templar clump? Please tell me we are. Please. No, we're not. Oh. Oh no! He might get blocked in! Oh wow, okay, the Zealots are actually gonna aggro and let some of those medics go. And it was super important that, I mean, Hyder was able to take out that Nexus. Ooh, we got some shocks in the High Templar. That actually disables their shock ability. I mean, their storm ability. A zoning... Okay. Bit of a zoning nuke going down. What?! Nuke's a ghost! Alright. That was, this is what happens when you're TLO and you do those zoning nukes and you're not TLO. Ooh. Okay, there's no energy on the storm, but the Reaver's in play gets taken down. There's no meat from the shield, and he cleans everything up! Is that a Bioforce that just took down a Warp Prism with a Reaver and a couple Templar? I mean, he baited a lot of storms out. A lot of those Templar were low on energy. Oh, he doesn't have that Kaidaran increased Templar energy regeneration thing. What a weird upgrade. Alright, Protoss just mass expanding, mass ninja expands. But this is something that would be better, I feel, against a mech. This is something that I think Bio can just capitalize against so easily. Oh man. More Templar. More Templar. Dude, you're fighting Bio. You need those storms. You need dim storms. Okay, yeah, these ghosts definitely either 3-shot or 4-shot workers. Counterattack from the Protoss. Bio army is out of position to defend. But at the same time, this is Terran. They have bunkers. He has all the reinforcements. He has the choke. Let's see what the Protoss army does. Now, this would be a great time to have Arbiter Tech and Recall. Oh, man. What is Froz doing? He has nothing on the production tab. go. Hyder's far sniping Nexus detachment has cleaned up all the bases on the top right. Oh, okay, these storms, man. But at the same time, you realize that that auto clump actually helps so much against storm. Where a lot of the Bio versus P games I've seen, they've like unintentionally or just instinctually kept their Bio clumped. Where I feel like Hyder, he's been forcing a lot of storms out of the Protoss just because his army is so spread out, and he's just not taking that much damage versus storm. Oh, that choke point, the storm. Oh, he's gonna get the Templar. At the same time, there's the Dragoon flank that I think is about to crumble under the other detachment of Bio units coming back in. And he's coming back with Zealots. Is he just out of money? He is just out of money. And Hyder still had his third. He just got starved out. Hyder even had this base running. That was a pretty cool game. Well, thanks for the game, Hyder. I definitely enjoyed it. I would love to see, you know, this experimented more with, but yeah, pretty cool stuff. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the game. This is the Starbow mod. I'm not gonna rant it out. I'm actually just gonna end the cast and go hop on go watch some tournament streams and stuff. If you guys want to see more, just let me know if you have really cool replays that you think are awesome. I love seeing like creative stuff. It's so fun to see, and just like breaking the meta, stuff like that, or experimentation. It's so cool to see. Hope you enjoyed the cast, guys. Take care.